Purge and double, or Cavern Magic Artifact.
I like the artifact.
Yeah, I think I agree. I don't think we need to purge anything. I don't think we have anything we need to double.
Plus, getting some spell upgrades would be nice.
Apply dazed enemy units when they enter the Pyre room. Your Pyre gets -5 attack.
So the Pyre gets a free swing on anything that gets up there, but the Pyre does less damage per swing.
Or +3 magic power with all of our stings.
With all of our stings, that's pretty good.
Our new spell that we get every turn.
Now, do we want to upgrade a spell first, just because it could duplicate?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there's some good options there.
Emberstone on the evacuation could be quite good.
That is true.
Or excavation, I should say.
Yep.
Making restoration detonation free could be good.
Yeah.
Channel Song being free could be good. I think
I like the excavation. Yeah. In fact, if you want to put the Power Stone on it too.
Oh man. Oh, that counts for heal.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Which also then potentially makes the damage even more crazy. So that's good there too.
That said,
putting on Glimmer. It's 15-15.
That's spicy.
I mean, it's similarly spicy to put it on the Restoration Detonation because again, it's 10 more health, which is up to 50 more damage.
Yeah. It could do like 100 and something damage.
Yeah.
So it's single target versus multi-target.
Correct. And I think they're both really, really good. So I don't think there's a bad call either way there.
I definitely think we choose one of the two.
Yeah. I think Glimmer is going to be better for the sweepy type things. Restoration Detonation is going to be good for the single target Mega Boom.
Let's go for the single target Mega Boom because we have a sweeper.
That's true.
So let's try that.
And then double stack is double effects, which I don't think
on our regens. We could double.
We could do that on the regens.
But we don't have good regen cards.
We could put that on one of the Rage Ember Drain ones. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Make that Rage 6 Ember Drain 4.
Or Lifesteal 8 Ember Drain 4.
But it also makes it cost 1, so.
Yeah.
And it's so much money.
But we have enough money where I think a reroll.
Cheeky reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll give us another Ember Stone.
Yep.
Oh, an Eternal Stone.
Remove the Consume. We only have the two things that have the Consume, the Spike and the Channel Song. I don't think we need the Channel Song to remove the Consume.
Correct.
Because we'll run out of units very quickly. But the Rail Spike being allowed to be used multiple times.
Yeah, it would make us go through but we have so many. The only reason why I'd say maybe not is because we're gonna have so many stings in the deck.
It's true.
That we're already drawing a lot. I feel like we're gonna have
money.
We're gonna actually have too much card draw. We're just gonna be constantly flooded.
All right, so you wanna Power Stone the? Oh yeah, you wanna just?
Yeah, we're definitely Emberstone. I say
just drop that to a 1 cost.
Well, we either drop this to a 1 cost or we drop this to a none cost.
I kind of like dropping to a 1 cost because then the Awoken Rail Spike is just whatever we draw, we can play for free, unless it's the other units that we somehow don't have out yet.
Correct.
And then I think the Power Stone on the Glimmer, or
just
super pump that. We could do that.
That would be.
That would be the emergency heal button. I'm okay with that too.
You know what? Let's just.
Something goes
because if we get a 5 times heal or a 5 times copy a card out of the cave, I want 5 of those.
Do you?
I think I do. Because it's super safety. Like if we can't use them, it's fine. But if we're in a position where we don't need them, having them in our hands not that big of a deal. If we're in a position where we need them, having them's a very big deal.
I suppose. I think that they would be in the way more than they would help, but I can see that. Oh, hey. We have plenty of money.
And power health. Hold on, let's
do some looking. So,
pyre remains on the left here, along with the merchant steel and concealed cavern.
yep, or the right side, which is an artifact, merchant, and money.
And the bottom.
The unstable vortex is with the pyre remains, which is not as good. But we could be cheeky with the damage. Nothing gets up to our pyre anyway, right?
And then now I'll pay.
Some money. Friendly units get +5 health.
Okay.
Sweet. We can skip it to get 25 gold.
I just lost 10 health for no reason.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. So,
Alright. Let's go.
works for me. Works for me.
It's fell.
And we've got the Ember Guardian, or the Alabaster Guardians have multi-strike, and power units with rage. Sure, sure, sure.
Yep.
That'll be floor. Top floor is getting raged.
Yep.
Alright, we got both of our big boys.
Yep. Bottom floor can be swept already, which they will take a little bit of a hit, but
Yeah, let's do it.
it's fine.
And then we can just take care of that guy immediately. Just get out of here.
Oh, we got that free vine grasp every turn, remember?
Yep. So instead of killing that immediately, I can pull that to the front.
Instead of killing what I mean?
Oh, actually no, he's got sweep.
Because he's got sweep.
Nothing matters.
Sweep the leg.
We're definitely gonna do this.
Yep. I'm down for that.
And then I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, why not? And then put a regen on him just cause.
Yep. And I won't go crazy with that yet, because we got things to play.
Crunch! That guy walks up there. What happened to the statue? Oh, there's some more Lakers.
Now that's fine. Mother will take damage, but we gave her extra health. It's fine.
And power, so she can start killing.
Or I could just play both morsel makers.
Oh, that might be the better option, honestly.
At some point, I might want to consider purging the master. I don't think we need the master.
I think I agree, honestly.
What are you? All right. When you play a spell on this floor, he gets armor.
So throw that up on that guy, top floor, or on the boss. I suppose that works.
Yeah.
Can't move the boss, Lee.
Dang it. All right. Hey, look, the master. And we don't have a feast.
Yep.
Okay. But we got stings. That's a slay, so that's fine. So we can cast whatever we like here.
Cut him down to size a bit.
Yeah, so let's just sting him.
Yep. I wish we could have stung him a little bit more.
Just, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, something. And then restore on...
I actually should have put them in front because they could have taken the 4 damage.
That's true.
Oh
He
well.
needs to restore more.
Oh, that did give him armor. He's still dead. He's still hella dead. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Rude. There's all our feasts.
And we have a channel song, so if we... Oh, wait, no, I played him. Never mind.
But that'll give us the mother back.
And it'll be stronger.
Yeah.
High five, mother.
That's a surprisingly strong vine, mother.
Let's see. And then... do one of these. And just do 3 energy, because why not?
Because. And then do some more work down here. Feast to give him the power before the sweep. Well, didn't really matter that much, but does he need...
Debating on who needs the healing more.
He's going to take 12. The guy at the bottom is also going to take 12.
Yeah. But this one's a sweep, so he's not going to get anything from these guys, unless...
That works. Bottom floor again for a second. Oh wow, the mind grass isn't going to do enough to help. Yeah, just ping and then restore. Either one, they both need it. I think, yeah, keep him alive more. Because he's the first line.
All of the statues are dead.
Murdered by a vine mother of all things.
Okay, now this is where this comes in handy. I wish I can kill these things first somehow, but I don't think I can.
Which one? Yeah, you might be able to. Look, right one spell. Not a guarantee.
Not a guarantee. I'll try.
Hold on. If you sting.
I'll sting
Oh
first.
no, because it'll bring him to 33 or 30, and then the excavation only does 23, so it doesn't matter if you do it first.
30, but then plus down.
Yeah, it won't be quite enough to put him that close.
It'll bring him to 24 if I use both.
Yes.
That said...
You could Awoken Rail Spike. And,
no, but I need the one.
Oh yeah, you need to do that first. Yeah, I still say you well... Because if you can throw it down on the bottom, but I don't think it'll kill anyone on the bottom floor.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, got one.
I got one. And then you can...
Oh, actually, so now... Oh, it's so close!
I know. Keep going.
You said keep going.
Oh, right, because you can't... Because you can't rail spike, because then you won't be able to play the detonation.
Yeah, exactly. And I have to play this because he needs to heal, regardless of what else is happening. So, unfortunately, I think I still have to just do that and just overkill this guy by 1,000,000. Because we couldn't quite take him out.
Wait. Shade Split first. Yes!
What?
You can Rail Spike first.
Again, I won't be able to play rest of it.
Then you put down the Rebel Morsel, and then you Vine Grasp. No, because it's when it's eaten.
Yeah.
Dang it. I thought it was when he died.
No, it's what he's eating.
Dang it. Dang it. I was like, because you can hit him to...
My draw pile has no cards. The only way that would work is if I drew a feast.
Yes. If you draw a feast with it, but you're looking at two of you have a 1 in 9 chance.
1 in 9 chance.
And you're drawing 3 cards, so it's a 1 in 3 chance of drawing the card you need to make it work.
I don't think
all for
doing a little bit extra damage.
That was a lot of extra damage.
It was a lot of extra damage, but still.
I still think Do you want to then save the rail spike for the next go round rather than draw 2? Because you can draw 2 and then you can play those 2, or you can just
might as well
save
do it now.
save it until the next go round and potentially draw a lot more.
I think it's fine to use now. Hey, another restoration detonation I can use on him.
Which means you could have done it.
Yeah, if I used the first one on him, not knowing that I'd draw the second one, I could have done it.
Well, at that point you didn't need to play the first one at all. Remember, that was the whole point, was to draw the 0 dice. Oh, 150 damage! Oh yeah, you could have also done that first if we could figure that. Hadn't thought of that. We could have potentially shenanigans that out.
I'm not convinced we could have, because we were only able to do that because of drawing all the extra stuff and doing things. Okay, well I have every spell.
Yep. And you're going to play all of them.
Yep. Yeah, I am.
And just all of it on the bottom floor, because there's no one else anywhere. There you go. Progress Big Boss. And then, is he at full health? Oh, the Morsel Master up there is not. There you go. Sweet leg.
The morsel killed that guy. Okay, there's so many spells.
There's there's the feasts.
Yeah, now that I really don't need them.
No, but you still can, because the bottom guy's gonna survive a hit, so he's gonna hurt our poor friend.
Okay, what I can do is I can feast that, which will give us 1 spot, which means that we can
Shade split.
shade split. And we can put that there.
We can feast on him.
We could feast, but we don't need to.
Well, we could.
But we could. Or we can do a ton of damage to this guy. Or we can do a ton of damage to this guy.
I just realized, Lee, that card is actually nice.
Oh, you.
Speaking of, could we kill the bottom guy with that to get all? No, we don't need the energy.
Yeah, we don't
So
need
never
the
mind.
energy,
So, yeah.
and I'd rather just do a
Big
nice
boss.
amount of damage.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just...
Just ping away.
Still can't move that boss.
Nah.
The boss is going to be coming next turn. I could preemptively Immortal Trade this guy.
That's true. And who do you want to restore and who do you want to feast? Feast doesn't really matter, but it makes him stronger first.
Yeah, but it's still not enough to kill him.
No.
In fact, I think this is just a healthy... 1 attack and 1 health. I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. So throw the restore. So just throw everything on our big plant man.
Well, if I give him a restore 4, then the restore is pointless. So, is there anything else that needs to be
no, the restore is not pointless
Why not?
because he's got quick, so he's going to attack first, then take the damage. So the regen 1 will kick off and heal him for 1.
Yes, but then his next attack, he will heal all of that and then more anyway.
Well, yeah, but that'll be after well, no.
Yeah, but then he'll still be at full health. He still ends at full health.
Put the restore on that guy then.
This guy's missing a little bit of health.
There you go.
So. Boom. Dang. Can really go nuts.
I just have no energy next turn.
I want to have some energy next turn. Okay. Just more life drain.
And that's good enough to win.
Sure is.
We're still poking with all the things just because.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Yeah. Get him, sweepy boy! Feel darkness! Tentacle punch!
Forever consumed.
Wretch.
Wretch is okay for what we're doing here.
Yeah, it's
We don't actually eat that many, sadly. I mean, we do, but not like good ones.
Yeah, but we can add even more space to do more
shenanigans.
more food-related shenanigans.
It's true. Because the only other thing would be forever consumed, which we could potentially use to do a ton of damage to one dude. But,
Forever consumed is kind of neat.
we could use it to just do 90 damage plus 3.
If we get the energy thing, it'd be 120 damage.
That's true.
Plus 3.
That's true.
Yeah,
Or if we get one of those crazy turns where we just eat all of the energy morsels, and then we go into the turn with like 7 and go woof.
That's true. Yeah, let's do it. We've already done Wretch.
Yeah,
We've done Spreading Spores. This card ain't gold yet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So our choices are it's more space, but if we're not going anything crazy, then it should just be more energy.
Probably that. Probably the energy then.
Okay. So we got Heal, which we can use half of.
Yep.
Merchant of Steel and Cavern, or Artifact, Merchant of Magic, Money. I think this is a pretty close split for me.
Yeah, I think I like the artifact. I don't think we need the money, but I also like upgrading upgrading more spells too.
Alright, I'm down. Like I was so 50-50 that whatever you were leaning towards, I was like, good enough for me.
Ah, yeah.
When you draw any non-champion card, its cost is randomized between 1 and 3, and then draw plus 3 each turn. If we had a lot of expensive boys, that'd be great, but we don't.
Unfortunately, we have a lot of 0 and 1 cost cards.
And Cleansing Water, 50% chance to remove all buff effects from an enemy unit when it enters your train.
I mean, it's just good. No downside.
Sure, I'll take that.
Spell upgrades. What we got? More Emberstones are always good.
Surge Stone, Stack Stone.
Emberstones are good on anything.
Ooh.
Forever consumed with a -1, so it's just X+1.
I mean...
Yeah.
I like that.
That's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, because it's essentially like adding 30 spell power to it.
Yeah. It's exactly what it is.
And we can play it for free.
Yes. 0 cost, do 33 damage to the front enemy unit is not bad.
In fact, I would even consider, once we figure out if we want to do anything with these, re-rolling and then putting the second Emberstone on it.
Hey, yeah, we could do that.
That said, double magic power and consume?
Honestly, we could put that on either one of the restores or one of the starting stings, since we get so many.
We do get a lot of stings.
So we could just have one sting be very strong, and then...
We can have Glitter be boss once.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah,
personally.
because I feel like we're not doing too much with the Glimmer, and since we have the Sweeper, we're not using too much with the sweep effect.
Yeah.
So this is like an emergency. We need to do...
Extra sweep.
Yeah, extra sweep, extra heal.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, sure.
And then, again, I don't think double stack helps us too much.
Yeah. Ooh, permafrost.
So I like the forever consumed -1 again, so it's just... Now it is baseline
63
damage
at 0 cost, and
Yeah.
then it just gets better from there.
Yeah. So the Power Stone is good. You put that on. You can put that on the Glimmer
I
to
could.
make it just one time real big.
Yeah, all of our other spell slots for things are full.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, these ones are just marginal at best.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, let's just do that.
Sure.
So our Glimmer is really good. Once.
Okay. Now, do you want to do the Permafrost? Makes it so that
It won't be discarded at the end of your turn if you don't play it.
right. So we could pick a spell that we just keep in our hand until we need it. Is there anything?
Yes, but we can't do it.
Oh.
Because I would like to do it to the Restoration Detonation, but
you already powered it up.
it's already fully juiced. Maybe like a feast.
Do we need?
Yeah.
Do we need the feast?
Like I said, we
Yeah.
need that in the same hand as the Masters were playing it.
Which,
to
yeah.
do the
You know,
thing.
at that point, I say
But-
we don't spend that 90 gold.
Yeah. I
But
almost want to say like
we could purge some things.
we can purge, like we're not using the Master.
Yeah,
We can purge the Master, and then without the Master, we don't really need these feasts.
that's true.
Well, like we can use the
they're
feasts
still helpful, but not
because
as
we
big.
can use the Shade Splitters, but we can get rid of the Shade Splitters at some point too.
That's true.
Well, we have a lot that we can purge from this deck.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Now, the question is, do we spend money on it, or do we just kind of deal with what we've got for now? I think maybe spending the 50 for purging the Morsel Master is worth it, so that we don't accidentally hit the Morsel Master with the.
I mean, even if we do though, it's not that bad. You just throw it on the top floor.
Yeah, but then it's just doing nothing basically.
Well, unless something gets to the top floor.
If something gets to the top floor, but we don't let things get to the top floor.
Sometimes they just come to the top floor.
Well, sometimes.
I think if we're gonna purge something, it shouldn't be that. I think we have other things that are more purgeable. Like these, we have a lot of Shade Splitters. We have this dead weight.
We can't.
It is unpurgeable. So I was just pointing it out, just showing it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Or we can just sit back and
deal with
relax. Yeah. Save our money for that trick shop at the end.
Sure, why not? Okay, champion upgrade.
Oh, Monsters 3, baby. Oh, we didn't. No,
that's fine.
We can still do it.
170, 105. He would have no room for any friends at that point.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need the room.
I kind of wish we did a second Light of Seraph. I wasn't even thinking about that.
I think it's still worth it.
I was hoping that we would get the Not Architect upgrade as the secondary one. But I wanted to know.
Well, now we do it. Just come on. Let's have fun.
I slightly regret. Fell's remorse.
It's, well, you know.
So big chunky armor guys.
But this is a ton of armor for a lot more money, but we have a good chunk of money.
Yeah.
I don't think we need this one.
Well, enemy units enter with armor 20, so.
And then when anyone on this floor dies, he gains armor 15. So we
Honestly, I think we're actually fairly well equipped to handle them.
You think so?
Because he's got 170 with trample.
Yeah.
He's 130 with harvest gain armor 15. And he's got 3 health.
That's true. Yeah, sure, go for it.
I was gonna say, like, I think we're actually uniquely built to handle this.
It's...
Channel song.
Yeah.
Big money, no whammy.
Well,
Somewhat whammy.
I mean, we had a 1 in 4 chance to get the one we really wanted. So you want to just penumbra on the bottom floor then?
Yeah, I don't know if you can punch through. What's it? 23.
Well, certainly not everything, because the angel in the back has more health than on its own.
Yeah, I definitely punch through these guys.
Yes.
Which means that they'll do 15 damage back.
But he's got so much health.
It's true. I think it's ultimately fine.
He's large. And
He's very, very large. Alright, so we can Maker Master right now. Maker Master, and then the other one is 4. So we can set these guys up for greatness right now.
That's true.
And the Master will actually go behind that because it got slightly tankier. Oh, actually, I can...
You could Vine Grass and pull him to the front.
Which means that these guys wouldn't die.
True, but you could Vine Grasp and Sting, and like the back guy I think would survive. I think it's worth it. I think that guy's the bigger threat. And then you sting him. Oh, wow. That's a lot of guys surviving.
He'll take much less damage, though.
Yes, it's true.
And so these guys will have to deal with things. And they do have a ready line of...
It's like, unless...
Oh, but...
I was like, can we draw feed with it? And we didn't. That's the problem.
That is a problem.
Hold on. Let's think about this again.
I think no matter what, I do this.
Yeah, that's easy. No, once again, I was like, we could Vine Grasp a morsel, but it's not enough to make room for the Hermit. That's the problem, is now we need feed in order to play our Hermit.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I'm a fool!
It happens. The glimmer on the bottom's not terrible.
I mean, I can Glimmer on any floor, and it will kill everything.
That is true.
I think we're going to do it on this floor because they'll do the damage to the food, so it doesn't matter as much.
So, if you let the top that floor go, the front morsel is the only one that dies. And you clear
then these guys go up.
True, versus bottom floor, their dude is taking a hit and needs the heal. So which do you think is more important? Keeping him alive or murdering the top floor so they don't go anywhere? Because only 2 of those guys in the middle floor will go up, right? Yeah, the front guy's still gonna die. And so then we would need to do 13 plus 23 damage up there to finish them off.
Which isn't going to happen.
Man, not without more draws. So. Alright, so yeah, you can Glimmer there to just make sure that floor dies.
Let's see. And then, like I said, I can make sure that another one of these guys dies.
It's true. And it doesn't matter who you do the sting to, because it's
Yeah.
the trample. Well, I guess it matters a little, because now that's some of that damage is...
No, it's fine. It all goes through. That guy almost died. That's fine. Alright, so we need to get lucky with draws, I think. But this does solidify my thoughts that the master doesn't have a place in the world. Hey, look, there's a feast. And we got restoration detonation,
Which we
so
desperately need on that bottom.
what we do is we go
Yep.
yoink,
And then, boom.
and then he's gonna take a lot of damage, but
True. We could annihilate one dude.
they would be super dead.
Yeah. At that point, I think we could just drop 3 restores on the guy in the bottom just so he gets a little bit of healing and a little bit of regen. He's still going to take the hit, but...
Yeah. I mean, we can make him take several less hits.
Yes.
So we do that. I'll give him the 3 restores, just cause.
Yep.
And then
I'll
I'll
forever consume the bottom guy for 63 damage.
And I could
Feast!
feast these, but I actually want them to be alive because
The front one will take a hit for that guy, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Although it doesn't show them taking damage. That was because they're going to be eaten, I think. Yeah. Like he takes the hit, but then they just get munched. Excavation detonation does 23 damage. That's pretty convenient.
That is pretty convenient. I think you, awoken Spike for 7.
Hold on. Let me cast some of these things first. 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I probably have a hand size limit.
Oh, actually, that's yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I draw into it, doesn't matter if
Yeah.
I do it now.
Yeah. Vine grasp him and then sting him to death. Not death, but a lot.
Okay, now
Boom. Oh, and yeah, now they all got 0. Woo! You
Yeah.
still didn't draw.
well, I mean, we have plenty in the deck. It wasn't necessarily.
I know. Definitely the stings.
Oh, that thing feels a little sad.
That's fine.
Well, it's like I could give him life steal just to heal up, but then I'll have less energy for next turn.
Yeah. I don't think we need to.
I don't think we need to, but I don't think we don't need to.
Let's just play all the shade splitters. Keep in mind, we are at 18 of 20 for the big explosion for playing the 20 dudes. So
Good call.
if you play a morsel guy in the middle, it'll
Yeah.
immediately trigger it. But if you could put one up top safely, putting us at 19.
Okay, so let's get the pick of the litter.
Damage shield is pretty good.
I want the extra.
Extra energy is real good, yeah.
Alright, and we're at 19 of 20.
Okay.
We're also going to draw a lot this turn as well, so there's
Yes.
a good chance. Not good enough of a chance to get.
Oh, that's
another-
upsetting. So we ended up actually hitting the 20 between the turns
Oh, so we did.
because we of the morsel makers. Great. Okay. Well, now we know. So hey, look, there's our friendo with without the feast again.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
We clearly we have to play him first.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna get all these stings out so that we draw more next turn.
Restore.
So sad.
Yep. And the deck actually gets bigger and bigger round.
Yeah.
A brief respite. This is the worst time for that. Stings at nothing. Yeah.
feast, so that means there's still a feast.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Eh, we'll be fine. We'll make it work. There's nothing really to play. We could.
I get more energy that I don't need.
Yep. We did it!
Hey, look at that! Not that it matters, really, but...
It's the principle of the matter. Nom 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 nom. Bad Morsel Masters 99-133.
Yeah!
Actually, it may matter because that guy is currently getting through with a lot of health remaining.
No, it's gonna be fine.
It is.
Well, actually, that might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I guess I could just sting kill that guy.
Yeah. And then still throw the restore just for one more regen. Not the best situation.
Yeah, well, it's... But it's fine.
Yeah,
This
it
should
should
be...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we could immortal trade him just to be like LOL.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just... Yeah. Everything's fine. We got there in the end. We got a really strong morsel master or morsel maker.
Yeah.
And look at that, $403.
Yes, free.
Grovel, damage shield 1 and a couple of morsels.
Void
Another
binding.
excavation, and then apply damage shield 2, rage 6, and ember drain 3. I think this is a skip for me.
Sure, why not? Plus, we have so much money.
Yeah, like I said, we need the money. I think this is another skip for money.
Do it.
We need the money, James. We're poor.
We're so poor.
We broke.
We broke.
Okay, so this is it. We gotta drink it no matter what.
Yeah. So do we want to
I honestly, I kind of...
Merchant of Steel and Hellvent, or Unstable Portal and Merchant of Magic?
I think we could... Like, the Master's a trap for
Yeah,
us
I
in
agree.
our current build.
I totally agree. So I think that's the side to
Yeah.
go. We can take the Pyre Heal too.
Yeah, just in case. I'm sorry, Master. We sort of built wrongly for you.
I'm not sorry. I was willing to spend $50 on you. And then either a Restore or a Shade Splitter.
The Shade Splitter for
Shade
sure.
Splitter easy. Yeah.
Just making sure. Like, even those feasts are kind of meh.
Yeah, we don't need them, but...
Like, they're not completely worthless, but they're not...
Again, don't actually buy anything until we check both shops, same as it always
Yep.
is. And then check the trinkets.
25% chance to deal 5 damage when an enemy unit enters your train. Gain 7 energy for the first turn in battle. Your pyre gets 15 damage. You know what I kind of want to do? Buy all of them, re-roll, potentially buy all of them again.
Sure,
Just
we
go
got the money.
nuts.
That would be more. That would be more than half of our money just to buy all 3 of these. But sure.
Maybe then don't buy the improved firebox. I don't think we need that much energy for the first turn of battle.
But depending on what we draw, it could be hilarious.
It could be, but
But
I don't
it's
think we do.
it's not as
So I said we do that, we do that.
Let me reroll.
Alright, so we can afford all of these, just.
Well, unfortunately, 2 of them are useless for us.
Yes, that's bad, and not what we do have like 2 consume cards.
I know. And that's why I said 2 of them are useless for us.
This is not useless.
Yeah.
How's-
It's gorge abilities trigger an additional time,
Gorge
not
triggers
eaten
when this-
abilities.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the other end of what we need. We need the eaten abilities triggered twice.
So that would be super good if we got the other guy.
Yes. That would be stupid good if we got that the other time.
Yeah, when this unit eats a unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very, very close.
Well, I won't even pick that one up immediately.
Let's go see what else we can do here.
See.
Yep, putting that on literally anything is good.
I mean, draw an additional card.
Sure. Yeah. Power Stone, good on the restores, good on the stings.
Good on anything.
Yeah, I think personally, I think this.
Just do more damage, or do you want to do more heal?
Yeah, but I guess the restore.
Restore?
I think. I don't really like either one of them.
Double stack we don't really need. So,
Yeah.
reroll time?
Yeah, reroll time.
Drop 2.
Sure. Have one really stupid good restore.
I think I would rather spread out the good restores if we're going to go that route.
I'd rather super pump one restore and purge the other 3.
You want to?
If we're gonna do more purges, we should purge the morsel makers, the
These?
shade splitters first, right? Now, do we want all of the shade splitters, or do we want to still hold one just for?
I think holding 1 is fine. It only gives you common or uncommon, so it's not like
Yeah.
they're crazy.
It's not super great. We don't really need the feasts, but
Yeah, I think getting rid of a feast.
you think getting rid of a feast over a restore?
Yeah, because the feasts most of the time do nothing. Especially since we got rid of a lot of the shade splitters.
Yeah, I mean they make the husks stronger before combat is what they do.
Yeah.
That's their only point.
But I think we just keep going until we can't go no more.
And I think this will be it. I think getting rid of one. I think getting rid of one restore.
Yeah, I was gonna say keeping 1 feast is probably fine.
That should be more. Yeah, because
Yeah.
now the next one's 2 hundo.
We want to give something permafrost while we're here.
So it's there until we need it. Basically like the feast sort of thing. I don't think again we don't need it.
But now that we don't have the master, it's like yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
We could put it on one of the immortal trades. Just
That's sort of what I was thinking. It's like for when we really need it.
yeah. It's either that or the relic, which I don't think we needed the relic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think putting it on an immortal trade is okay. But then it's just plugging up the hand if we don't need it.
Yeah.
So we don't need it at all.
Yeah.
Let's walk away with our riches.
All right.
And then the trinket in there was more than 145, right?
And
It was 200.
200. And we didn't really need it anyway.
Nah, we didn't need nothing.
Okay. Well, away we go.
Yeah, we go.
Oh no, the first spell card we play each turn has consume.
Man, it's a good thing that the first spell we play each turn also got purged.
Oh, that guy got hammered.
That's great.
Hold on. Let me just do a little bit. Hold on, let me just see what he does. Resolves after combat. Okay, you're not gonna make it that far.
No.
Oh no, it's consumed.
Oh no!
Ooh.
2 available. 2 available.
Yeah, 1 morsel maker, the other morsel maker, and Sweepy Boy.
Oh, because that's the Divine Mother in the hand.
Yep.
Ooh, 50-50.
Come on, heart of the cards. Yeah, boy.
Oh, that bottom floor just got real good. Bottom floor is
Yeah,
absolutely Husk Morsel Maker. Penumbra on the second floor to punch the boss in the face. Vine Mother up top, getting ready to go.
Well, that was a pretty solid first turn, if I do say so myself.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Just punch. Oh, 170 damage.
Yeah. Seraph is like, what the hell just happened?
Hold on, I gotta cast a spell real quick.
You should Vine Grasp. Oh, it got consumed.
Ah, dang.
Dang it.
Who could have foreseen? Also, just
Another Morsel Maker up there, because why not? I'm a little sad that we weren't able to put that on our Punchy Boy, because we didn't think about that. But
Yeah,
I think
like
it's okay. I think that he's doing just fine.
I think there's a real good chance I'm just gonna get a lot more extra energy for nothing.
Yeah, don't need it. Because we're going to use one of it.
This is
That's
our
the
big boy restore.
Yeah.
And I'll probably put it on him just because.
Sting the boss.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he's not missing health yet, so.
Might as well do that.
Not gonna do any of that stuff yet.
Okay. Bink, bink.
If we had an ascend or descend stuff, we could have done some.
We could have done some shenanigans, yeah.
But we never even saw one.
That's true. Oh no, we got a vengeance thingy.
Oh, I don't want a pirate to take 1 damage.
We should play it.
It's not a spell.
Oh, dang.
I should play a spell then.
Yeah. Ah, it's been consumed.
Ah, dang.
Dang. Always a glimmer.
I should have played the glimmer first.
Oh, you could have. That's okay.
It super doesn't
I
matter.
know. You should glimmer that bottom floor. Sweep before the sweep gets the sweep. Your dog, I heard you like to sweep.
This guy's still living. What are you doing?
Not for long.
I mean, he's still gonna live.
You should feast. And then Shade split down there and give him an extra friend. Still good.
Just barely got to live.
You know, we keep making the jokes with the Vine Grasp.
Yeah.
We could be playing those stings first so that we're not adding an extra sting to the deck every turn.
Yeah, but what's wrong with adding extra stings to the deck every turn?
Nothing. We'll put it out there. It's an option.
Can we? Yes.
While we have further consume the boss.
No, it's 1 off. Wait. It's a lot of damage, but I think this will be more damage. Currently it's 150. It'll do 120.
Will it deal that much?
Because I'm gonna have to spend 1 to kill that to hit him.
Yeah. The restoration detonation's only gonna do.
The sting. I thought the sting was gonna do it, but my math was wrong. I was off by 1.
Oh, that's sad.
Ooh. And then I could do this to get even more damage.
That's true. You could.
Okay, so here's what we're doing.
Restoration detonation to murder that man. 100 damage. Perils of production.
Which is gonna do even more damage to the boss because
Yes.
rage. And then give us 210 plus 3.
Plus 3. Yeah.
How? And then We can draw 2 cards, or we can hold on to it.
I think we hold on to it. But we can hit him with a sting.
We gotta heal our Sweepy Boy soon.
These dudes are coming in with a lot of health on that bottom floor.
Yeah. Let's see. If we hit that back guy with excavation. Let's see.
Yeah, 6 now we're sitting on 2 energy, which is a little scary.
Which means that if we don't hit the back guy with this, then we can't get rid of these vengeful shards.
Yeah.
But I think there's a decent chance that it'll work.
We can try.
It
Got him.
works. Okay. I think there's a chance that we just rail spike here to try to see if we can get the big heal for my boy.
Good work. If we do the spike, we're taking the hits from the vengeful. As long as we're okay with that.
I think I am. I don't want to do it too often, but I think I am.
Yeah, 1 damage. Yeah, that's not so bad. Now, if the boss wanted to be a real jerk, those cards would have reserve and permafrost.
I got my restoration detonation, which
Yep.
means that that guy's hella dead and this guy is
In trouble. 'Cause he got
much alive.
Sting, sting. Sting, sting, sting.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that really loudly.
That guy needs to understand.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to kill him, and he's gonna get up here anyway, and he's definitely gonna kill him, so I shouldn't have even stung him there. Just sting this guy. Looks like I could do that, but I don't think I need to yet. So, unfortunately, I think we just, yeah. Our fire takes a couple of damages. Seraph is already at half.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Unlocked Melting Remnant.
I see what we're doing for next week. Okay, well that guy is super dead. You, why don't you come up front? Oh no, the card was consumed. Can I reach him? I don't think I'm gonna be able to
they've
reach
got
him.
way too much health.
I mean, I can reach him with a vengeance.
It's,
Speaking of vengeance.
if you let the forever consumed will not kill the guy in front.
By itself. I have 4 stings in my hand.
I know.
He'll die.
It's just sad, because then those things could have all gone to the guy in back.
And that said, I will use those things, and I'll use the majority of them, because I do want to take away 30 damage from that guy to make sure that this gets out of our deck.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't get out of the deck.
Does it not go out of the deck?
No.
Oh, well, dang it.
Well, they have reserves, so it hurts if we don't do it, but they just stay there.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind that. I should have just left it.
So it still say you slam him.
Yeah.
Now he's dead. You can still hit him with all the stings just to
Yeah, because what else am I going to do with him?
That's true. Sting him 3 times, and you can get the guy behind him with more stings.
Take that.
Hold it.
Hold it!
Morsel Blitz! Extra 150 damage to everything!
Just as we put... That poor guy. He was almost there. He almost did a thing. Yeah.
Forever consumed.
I'm not gonna consume it. I'm gonna
Oh, well, yeah. But I just, you know what I
Oh,
mean.
we have so much cards in our hand, I couldn't generate the thing.
Oh, no! You did the boss. Just be like, screw you.
Hold on.
Yes! I say do it.
Alright.
If you're gonna do that on him, I actually say put the rage on the guy, on him.
You think so?
So he can sweep harder.
Yeah, but this guy's hitting the boss.
Yeah.
Screw these guys.
Alright, fine. That's fine. I mean, we're not gonna kill the boss, so he's gonna hit the boss next turn with his rages.
No, it's fine. It's worth it. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have more.
Yep.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, look. More bombs.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do it, but I want the run where we kill Seraph before the final wave even happens.
I mean, I'm sure it can be done. Like, this is absurd, the amount of hands too full.
Yeah, well. You know what? I'm okay with
Forever consuming that now.
Ooh. Still dead, still dead.
Yes.
They all hit that guy.
Wow. That's fine. Restoration detonation. Now he's dead. Sting him.
This is a sting operation.
It is. Now we win. But we can protect our boy. One more restore for the road.
I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction of doing any more fire damage.
That's fair.
Dick. Well,
Punch morsels!
we had some big boys.
Yeah. There's a full-on Lizzo boy.
And oh, he just had enough.
Wow.
Just had enough juice to live. 3-turn boss rush.
That's pretty good.
Melting Remnant. Recruit the melting remains of the waxen arches. Melting souls and greedy thugs band together to reclaim hell.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, like I said, I know what we're doing next time.
Yeah. Well, we know half of what we're doing next time.
I know half of what we're doing next time.
And then we will assume, I'm assuming the other half will be either Hellhorn or,
A Wisp reanimated. Your pyre takes 20 damage at the start of the run.
Hell yeah!
Then a
Turn
bunch
all
of
these
things
cards
got gold. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Umbra leveled up. Engine upgrade.
Consume -1 size of the floor, +1 per turn for the rest of the battle energy.
That's sick.
Okay.
I like it. We will make the engine bigger.
Teeth of Gold. Deal 3 damage to the back enemy unit when a unit is eaten.
Hell yeah. Primordium.
You unlock the exiled champion for this clan. Woo! So next time we do Umbra, we have a new guy to play with.
He looks sick.
Okay.
Wow, look how close we were to leveling those.
Just on the cusp.
Also, can you look at that new Umbra guy real quick? No, the new Umbra guy. That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. You see those two little pips above the circle?
Yeah.
He's got these tiny little bitty little eyes and a giant mouth going, ooh.
I don't know if that's how I see it, but
It's probably a giant eyeball and those are just like rivets, but I like the idea that it's two little beady little eyes poking out from under a hood like,
Hi guys, I'm the Umbra Champion and I'm here to help win the day and save the hell.
save the hell.
Yes.
Well, so as we are now, next time we're going to be melting.
yeah,
And we'll be melting with somebody.
either melting.
Probably not Umbra or Awoken, since we just used both of them
It will
just
likely be either Hellhorned or Stygian. We'll probably see what that guy does and then figure out which
Yeah.
one sounds like it'll be the better fit.
Make a decision based on that. But hey, this is the last new clan.
Yeah, we're getting there.
So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that, and we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.